About Project Maven, and in Project Maven in the government, this is how they watch you, watching what you're thinking. You know, they can scan you through your phone, through Wi-Fi, through your fucking TV, through satellite, through 5G towers. They can use that, right? And she goes, when she found out about 6G, okay, she found out that your body is what is transmitting, or your tissue is used to transmit that data, okay? They can use your tissue. They do use your tissue. 6G is using your tissue to transmit data to your phone, back to them, or any companies that want to have access to your data, right? You are now worth your data that you provide these agencies and companies. And how do they scan you? They have biosensors. And I want to get into biosensors a little bit. She says there's no need for a chip, right? We've been wireless for at least 6,000 years. She's talking about, think like ancient Chinese medicine, chakras, right? Those are actual meridians that are in your body that are nodal points, right? That use electromagnetic telemetry, okay? She says that. And when they made Bluetooth, okay, in 2005, right? They found a way to select muscle tissue type, okay, to teleport data. This is how, even if you do not have access to satellite on your phone, like when I was at the beach and we had no service at all, I was still able to use Bluetooth. How? It's using my body, right? So I want you to start, before I start going on to the next part, how could this fuck with your body? How can data being transmitted through your tissue fuck with your body? And yes, it does have a deep effect that so many people would ask for our government to ban this if they found this out, because this is the type of shit that, like, we are living in the Truman Show. This is literally severance. You can be tapped into through your biofield, right? Your biofield is an electromagnetic body part that people say it's your aura, right? But in actuality, it is something that medically they do not teach, do not talk about. And it is 80%, when they talk about your immune system, right? It is 80% of your immune system is actually your biofields, okay? So you have a biofield, they can hack into it. They have been able to condense your tissues, probably using nanotechnology, or think like microscopic metals, right? Think about the fog. Think about ways that they can, you know, all kinds of food, water. They can put micrometals inside of everything. Then they can condense them down into these specific parts of your body. I have a picture on another page, to have 2 biosensors that everybody has had. As soon as a child is born and their body is exposed to all of the, you know, think of the picture of like the W-band, or these are networks that once your body's exposed to, as it accumulates these, you know, whatever metals and all kinds of shit, it can condense into biosensors. And not can, it does. Everyone, you have been able to be commercially available since biosensors became commercially available for use, right? Meaning, scariest thing is after they made the Bluetooth, right? They can create machines, like they can have an iPad that can connect to your biosensors and fuck with you like a sim. She talks about they use this on famous people. It's like MK Ultra or Severance without the chip or without the trauma. They can log into you and they can sell your data. Your data is being sold, okay? This is how you are provided commercials that you've only thought about. Or maybe they'll give you a commercial for some type of medicine that you didn't know you needed. It's because they can sell it to medical agencies. Your information about your body, let's say you've got a disease or cancer that they can scan that you don't know about, but they know about. And that brings me to another point. Medical issues from this type of data transference. Here's a little picture that I put right there. And on the top of my notes section, I just put, if anybody's hit with a bioweapon, it's through electrical transduction using the W-band. So you are like an electrical conduit that they can use to transport data to companies, right? And they transduce humans, wireless tissue engineering, okay? They can use your fucking tissue, okay? And then they also, like I said, wireless total piezoelectric control. She says that it is neural mitigation. Think if the chip was in your head, they could do anything to you, but they don't need the chip anymore. They can fuck with you for behavioral modulation. Think any type of mass casualty event. They could be trying to do something on the side, but they cause some mass casualty event, you know, with one crazy person or a shooter or some fucked up situation, right? By fucking with their behavior, especially if they can already scan them and see that they're already on like the teeter-totter of like going crazy on one side, they can push them over. Think of Vanna syndrome. Talk to them in their heads. Make them do things as if they are making these decisions. Kill people, do this, do that. Think Severance, you guys. They don't even know that it's not them, but it's them talking to themselves. I don't know. When it comes to radar, too much of pulling data around you. If you live near highly surveyed areas, think Amazon warehouses around you, you know, different companies, right? It can cause medical issues, cancer, even heart attack or stroke. We're nearing the minute mark, so I just want to finish this part. She says that they catch people so you cannot leave the geofence, right? There are certain people that can, you know, mentally they're able to astral travel, astral project, remote view, right? They can watch you and what you do when you astral travel and project. In fact, they seek it out and they try to find people that are doing shit like that, okay? They can also watch your dreams. She said they've had plasmonics, think before Tesla. Plasmonics, again, crazy that I went down a plasma rabbit hole the last 2 years and it's led back to this. Plasma is how your biophotons can teleport through space-time. So my question was, what are they doing with this? And in part 2, I'll explain. All right, so here are my notes on Sabrina Wallace's first video.